Hello and welcome to Greenheart. Today I'm doing a plastic-free makeup tutorial, which is a day look with eye flicks. So to start with, I'm going to moisturize using this fantastic 2-in-1 moisturizer and makeup remover and cleanser from Valley Mist, which I absolutely love. It's very, very good for sensitive skin, and I have combination skin, so dry and greasy, and it's perfect for me like that, and my skin has never been in better condition than it is right now thanks to this product. I really love it. It's very, very rich, so don't use too much. Only use little blobs like I have, and then just very gently just moisturize it in circles into your skin, including under the eyes. It's fine to use under there too. It's very good on sensitive skin. And then you just want to make sure it's all nicely rubbed in, and it forms a really good base for you to put your makeup on top of. So as you can see here, it gives your skin a really nice healthy glow. So I've got a couple of blemishes which I'd like to cover up, so I'm going to use some foundation, which I have. This is my original foundation, but it's gross and plastic, so I have to throw it out. Well, no, I have to stop using it. So instead I have this fantastic one from Lush, which is 7C, which is a really good shade for my skin, which is usually extremely difficult to find the right shade for because I'm so pale. But this one's great. It comes in a cardboard box and it's wrapped in wax. There's actually more makeup underneath the wax as well, so you get really good value for money. You just want to directly put it on the skin. You don't have to press very hard. It's just very, very creamy and moussey, so you can just rub it, just put it gently smeared on like this. You can even put it under the eyes and on your nose. As you can see, it's a really good match for my skin color. So just very gently dab it in under your eyes. You don't want to rub here because that will encourage lines. It's very gentle, very sensitive skin, so you have to be gentle. You can use environmentally friendly or compostable sponges and things to put the makeup on, but I would rather just very gently rub it in with my fingers. Make sure they're clean. You don't want to spread bacteria onto your skin. But as you can see, it really, because it's very thick a foundation, it can just be very easily smoothed around on the skin without any streaks. And also, this is a completely environmentally friendly way of doing it. And your fingers are very gentle on your skin. So as you can see, it gives me fantastic coverage and a really nice glow and really fantastic match with my skin. So next thing I have to do is contouring. This is some powder I made myself. I will be putting up a vlog on how to make these powders and eyeshadows from scratch. Really, really easy, completely natural, good for sensitive skin, and takes about 5 minutes. So I use one and just use a brush just to follow the natural curve of my cheekbones. You want to follow the natural shapes in your face. Don't battle your features, just enhance them. So as you can see, I'm using a plastic brush, but I don't see much point in just throwing it out when I can still use it. So I'm just going to keep using them and not create excess waste until they give up on me, and then I will get some bamboo and environmentally friendly ones. Then you just want to, using your fingers and a blusher brush, you can just blend these stripes. Again, follow the natural shape of your cheekbones. So as you can see there, it just really, really emphasizes the shape of my cheekbones here, which is I really, really like. And is not too much darker than my natural skin tone, so it doesn't look too obvious. I also add a tiny bit under my chin just to add some extra definition there and make me look more chiseled. You may or may not want to do this. Next is highlighter to add to that contouring. And again, it's Lush that I go to, and this one's called Lynette, this particular shade, which is really nice, warm, sparkly, sort of light pink color, very light. Again, bear in mind I have very light skin here, so I've chosen one that is a good match for my shade. So again, it's wrapped in wax, works the same way as the foundation. And once again, it's very, very moist and wet, so you just need to very gently just put it onto the areas that you want. So I've be careful to put it on top of your cheekbones because you want that to catch the light. I always also emphasize my cupid's bow and a little bit of my chin. Anywhere you want to be emphasized and look a bit more popping, just put it there. After this, I then use my finger just to very gently go around the edges and make sure they're all blended well with my skin. You don't want to look like you've got stripes. It's not a great look. So as you can see there, I just dab it very gently. And can you see how it's really catching the light and it's really giving me this young, healthy glow look about me and very smooth. So I really like the effect of this. It's all the rage to have really well-defined eyebrows now, so I'm just adding a little bit of the powder. Again, not too dark, you want it quite similar to your hair color. And get a brush, and then you want to just follow the natural shape of your eyebrow again. I know it's all the rage to have very thick eyebrows now, but I personally don't think I suit them very much because it's maybe because I'm blonde, but I just don't think I would really suit the big thick ones, so I just tend to stick to just defining the shape I've got, and I think that adds a lot of structure to the face. I'm planning to do other ones, so it's a I can upload another one at some point showing you thicker eyebrows. For eyeshadow, then I use another homemade one, very light, shimmery, very close to my natural colour, to go on my actual lids. This is because I've got quite deep set eyes, so I want to make the lids pop and make my eyes look bigger. And then I use this darker shade I'm showing you now to just push those sockets back a little bit to try and make my eyes look a bit bigger and popping a bit more forward and big. Again, this is something you'll see as one of my rules. Please remember, follow the natural shape of your eye, follow that socket and follow the structure of your eye itself. You don't want to battle your features, you want to enhance them. So once again, yeah, you see just I've done it to both now. I just put a little very delicate shade along that socket to push it back and make my eyes look bigger. And you can see I've chosen a colour which shows off how green mine are. Then one of the main features of this look is the eyeliner. So I went to this place called Bain & Savant, which is a really great company that do vegan products with no palm oil, so we're protecting the orangutans. And this is an old-fashioned solid eyeliner. So all you have to do is, you can use a plastic-free brush. I have recycled an old eyeliner, felt tip style. And all you do is you wet the top. You don't have to use your tongue like I do, because not everyone's as weird and gross as I am, but you can just wet it under the tap and add a little bit of moisture to the eyeshadow, and just make sure you coat the brush or the felt tip with it. As you can see there. You want it damp but not swimming in water. And then as you can see, despite it being a solid eyeliner, it goes on really easily. That's not me pushing hard at all, I'm just putting the felt tip across. If you're struggling, then you need to add more water. It shouldn't be hard work, you shouldn't have to pull at your eye. As you can see, I'm starting to work on the tick, on the flick there. You just keep building it up and just take your time. I always do my flicks freehand. So I build up until I've got as big a flick as I want. You want it to look natural when you have your eye closed and also be visible when you've got your eye open. So I've done it to both there, so there you go. I'm pleased with those. So I just have to add mascara to my eyes now. So my original mascara was a really fantastic one, which you can see here, but can't use it because, of course, it's plastic. So I no longer use this one. Now I've replaced it with a mascara from Bain & Savant. Again, this is a fantastic company because they're very small, family led, and they are once again, this is vegan and palm oil free. And what I do is I recycle an old plastic mascara brush because as much as I've hunted high and low, I cannot find a plastic free alternative one yet. So this is our best option, is just to recycle the ones we've got. So you just use that and just put it into the mascara like you would your normal mascara. This one's quite runny, so you've just got to make sure it's very thinly covered and evenly covered the entire brush. So just scrape it gently along like I am to make sure the brush is covered. Then you just apply as normal. Just make sure there's a thin layer coating your eyelashes, and then just cover and make sure they're elongated. Hopefully you can see in this shot here. I wasn't the best at shooting this shot, but it was hard with the eyeliner, but it does make a very big difference and works very, very well. I do like that mascara, and good on sensitive eyes. So for lipstick, I had to throw out my old, well, I had to stop using my old and favourite lipstick because, again, plastic. And so instead I used one from Lush. This one's called Tanner, which is a really nice plummy, sparkly colour. And what Lush do is they send them to you with just covered in wax, a wax coating, which you then take off, and you can put it into one of these refillable metal cases, which you could just keep reusing, so there's no waste from it whatsoever. It's really, really good. And as you can see, it creates this really natural, very nice sparkly pink on my lips, so it's not too bold for during the day. So I think this is a really nice look. This is one I wear quite a lot. It's nice and natural for during the day, but quite striking with the eyes. And done completely plastic free. And here I show you the difference between what I used to use, plastic stuff, and now this is what I use with my plastic free alternatives. So as you can see, it saved a lot of waste there just with these simple switches. So I hope you can see that you don't need to use plastic to get a really, really lovely makeup look, and it's easier than you think. So give it a go, and I'll be posting more plastic-free makeup looks as I go. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!